Okay, good morning to all. Today we are going to see regular expressions module in our Python course. So what are these regular expressions? Regular expressions are a powerful tool to make the string manipulations. So few of them are one of two main tasks we'll performing in the using regular expressions. They are verifying that string matches a pattern. So we have given a string that abc dot abc abc. So we need to check the pattern of abc. How many times are it repeated? Is the pattern abc is present in our string or not? We can do all these tasks, and also we can perform substitutions in the string. So we have a string of repetitions of abc for 3 times, and we need to replace that abc with another another xyz. So those substitutions can be done using these regular expressions. So these regular expressions are a predefined module available in our standard library, and we just import them using import re. This is the keyword for the regular expressions. Import re. We just import all the re module, which is already present in the standard library. And few of the functions here we're going to see that re.match function that can be used to determine whether it matches at the beginning of the string. So we give some expression in the raw string type. This is the R, will say this is the raw string. So pattern is a variable we are assigning with the raw string of R, and spam, this is the expression. This is the expression we need to verify this whether this is present at the beginning of our string or not. So we use here re.match function. So this is a syntax we write. If we use if to check the condition, re.match pattern. So this pattern is a value given to this expression. So we are checking whether this expression is present in the string or not. This is the input string spam, spam, and spam. So if this expression matches the string, we need to print match, else print no match. So when we execute this code, pattern is our expression of spam, and this is the input string. So spam is present at the beginning of the string. So this is true. So we can see print match. So we can see match in our output. This is the use of the re.match. Here see, to avoid any confusion while working with regular expressions, we could use raw strings as r colon and expression. This is how we give our expression here. So let us see another function. So another functions we see so far are re.search, re.findAll. Re.search find a match of a pattern anywhere in the string. Anywhere in the string. Previously we have seen re.match. It will check only at the beginning of the string. So here if we deleted s and we have given only string of pam starting and spam, so it will show as no match because it will check only at the beginning of the string. Whereas while we go for the re.search, it will go find match a pattern anywhere in the string. So next function is the re.findAll, returns a list of all substrings that match the pattern. So wherever suppose for example we are giving here word spam, so wherever the spam is present in the string, it will create all those substrings as a list and will print in the output. So let us see the program. So at first we import the regular expressions module. So we are importing it, then we are giving our expression as a variable to the variable pattern. So if re.match, so we're using the match, which is the previous one we have seen, it will check the beginning of the string. So pattern is a spam, and the starting is the egg, spam, sausage, spam. This is the input string. So if this matches, if this condition is true, we'll see match in our output, else no match. And another re.search. So this function will search anywhere in the string. So pattern, this is spam, and this is the input string, egg, spam, sausage, spam. This is also, if this condition true, the match will print or no match. So print re.findAll pattern egg, spam, sausage, spam. Here there will be no if condition because we are printing find all. So wherever this expression is present in the string, all those substrings will be printed in the output. So while I execute this re.match, so spam is our expression and egg is the starting, so spam does not match egg, so print output will be no match, so it is no match. Re.search of pattern, this is the expression spam, and egg, spam, sausage, spam, yeah, we can see spam here, we can also see spam here. So search all, it will find anywhere in the string. So spam does present in the string, so it will be match present in the output. So here print re.findAll, so we will find all whatever the expression we have given, if it is present in the all, if it is present in the string, all those substrings can be printed in the output. So here we have egg.spam, sausage and spam, so spam and spam for 2 times, those 2 substrings will print in the output as a form of a list. This is output when you execute re.findAll. We see few more functions like, so here regex is nothing but regular expression. So these methods include group. Here you say group is another one of the new function we come across here. So also we can have start and end functions also, and also span. So let us see the uses one by one. So here import re, we are importing regular expression, and we have pattern variable, we are going to raw string of PAM. Match is equal to re.search pattern, your expression, spam egg, spam sausage, yeah, PAM, this is all search. Search means it will go all over the string, okay, anywhere in the string. If I given here re.match, it will check only the beginning of the string and the statement is false. While we execute this re.search, it will go anywhere in the string, so PAM is present in the string, so it is true. So this statement executed and will go down. So if match, as it is match, it is true, and if does not match, it will just return none. And we know that when boolean for the none is false, so if false, so all these statements will not be executed. So here match, as it is true, so if true, will go down, print match dot group. So group means nothing but what, if the string is present in the, if the expression is present in the string, that expression will be printed in the output, that is PAM, as it is present. So match dot start, so if PAM is present in the string, so from where it does start, so 0 1 2 3 4, so the 4th index is started, so match dot start will give the output of 4. So and where does the string end? So 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, it will give +1 as output, that is 6th is the index, so it will present from the 4 5 and 6th positions, that is nothing but n comma, that is 4 comma n minus 1, so that is 4 comma 7. These are the locations where the string present. So if you want to know the starting and ending at the same time, we just pass the function match dot span and parenthesis. This will directly give the starting and ending of the string at a time. Hello everyone, mute yourself. So another, we go for the search and replace function. So this is the syntax for the search and replace. re.sub, this is the keyword, we are going to use sub, and here gives the pattern. This is the pattern of expression we need pass as an input, and this is a replace. If this pattern is present in the string, this will be replaced with whatever we given in here. Yes, this is a string. This is the count, that how many times we need to replace it, like 1 time or 2 times. If this pattern is present in our string for 3 times, we need to replace it for the 2 times. We'll just give count 2. So first two of these patterns will be replaced with this string. So let us see an example. So this is the import re, we're importing regular expression. str is a string. My name is David. Hi David. This is the string. So this is the pattern. This is the expression we're giving as a David. So new str is equal to re.sub. The parenthesis was pattern. So pattern, this is the David. So if this David is present in the string, we need to replace with the Amy, AMY we are passing, and this is a string. We are replacing the string. So we print a new string. So this is a new string we are printing after the modifications. So let us see in the output. So my name is David. So David is here. So we are replacing the David with Amy, and here is another David. A second time is repetition. So this is also replaced with the Amy. Also the Amy. So here see, you can see in the output, my name is Amy, I Amy. So all the David are replaced wherever the David present in the string is replaced with the Amy. This is all about the set and replace. We have seen so far set and replace, like grouping, start, end, and span. And with regular expressions, we have seen the re.search, re.findAll. Search will go match a pattern anywhere in the string. Find all will a list of all substrings that match the pattern. Then we have seen the re.match will check the only beginning of the string. So let us see some more. These are the meta characters. So what are these meta characters? Meta characters nothing but backslash or asterisk, plus, question mark, dot. All these are meta characters. And using these meta characters like dollar, we can do some string manipulations in a better way. So let us see those. So the first meta character we look at as a dot. This is the dot. This matches any character other than the new line. So what are the characters entered in the same line? So in the place of this dot, this will accept it until the string does not goes to a new line. So let us see an example. So import re, we're importing regular expression module. We're giving the pattern or raw string gr.y. So gr.y. So these three characters are fixed, and here we can see a dot here. So in the place of this dot, we can write any character from A to Z. Or we can also invoke some numbers too. So re dot match of pattern comma gray. So grey. So dot is replaced by e. As we discussed, any character. See any character other than the new line. So e is one of the character. It matches in the place of dot. So that will match. So it will be match one. So re dot match pattern of gray. So gra dot will be ay. So also it does match. So match two in the output. So here is an example of match of blue we are giving as into BLUE. So if the statement is true, we print match 3, but this is not true. We are using here match. So match means it will check the first beginning of the string. So GR must be the beginning of the string. So GR, so it's GR. It is BL, so it does not match. So it will not be executed. So another meta characters we see starting and ending of the string. End of the string will be given as a dollar. So here gives a pattern. The raw input starting must be gr dot y, and this is the ending of the string. So let us execute this. So if r.match of grey, so yeah, here r is the dot will be replaced by the e. Yes, it is true. And starting gr and the ending was y. Yeah, it is true. So another one with the ordered match of pattern gray. So dot is replaced by a, starting with gr and ending with y. So it is true. So it will match 2. Match 2 can be seen in the output. So re dot match of pattern comma some string gray. So here it does not start with the g, but it does end with the y. But the number of characters here given in the place of dot, nothing's matched to our input expression. So it does not be executed. So match 3 will not be printed in our output. These are the simple meta characters. Dot and starting and ending of the string. We see here some character classes. What are these character classes? Provide a way to match only one of a specific set of characters. only one of a specific set of characters. So a character class is created by putting the characters match inside the square brackets. So notice inside the square brackets we declare a character class, provide a way to match only one of a specific set of characters. So let us see an example program. So import RE, we are importing. So here we are giving a character class, a raw string in the square bracket. So it's a character class. So A, E, I, O, U. So we are giving the vowels. So if re dot search, we are giving the search. Search means it will go anywhere in the string. It will find the pattern anywhere in the string. So we have pattern expression, the character class GREY. So when we execute this, E is one of the vowel present in also in our character class given. So it does true. So it will print match one in the output. So this statement is true. So we can see match one in the output. Second, we see if re dot search pattern of something here q w e r t y u i o p. So o is matched, I is matched, u is matched. So more than one, it does match to the a e i o u, our whatever the character class we have given. So match this is true. So match 2 we can see in the output. So in the third example input we have seen some rhythm and mix, but this does not have any vowels in this. So this is not true. So we don't see match 3 in our output. So match 3 is not true. This is the use of character classes. So is there any ways to declare our character classes? Yeah, there are many ways we can declare our character classes. These are the few ways. We can give some ranges here. So in the previous we have given what are the characters we need to present in the string at least for once. So A, E, I, O, U we have given. So this is a range we declare all the lowercase alphabets. So A to Z is all the lowercase alphabets. In uppercase characters from G to P can be given in this syntax G to P and declared in the square brackets of any digit 0 to 1, single digit 0 to 1. So multiple ranges can also be included. So at a time we are giving character, we are giving the pattern of two, some capital A and small lowercase a. So if you want to match this, we can do directly two ranges in the same character class. This is the uppercase A to Z and this is the lowercase a to Z. This is also in this form also we can declare our character class. So this is an example program. So import RE, we're importing an regular expression module. This is the pattern we have given. This is the expression